Hey everybody, thanks for being patient. I know this is a little late in the day for me to be posting, but I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. And I am so excited to talk to you about this topic today because Facebook and social media and connecting with people on social media is something that I'm really passionate about and that I really love. I've been able to meet some really awesome people through social media in my business that have now become my really good friends. People who aren't my coaches or aren't on my team. They're not people who are part of my groups. They're just other people, maybe in the business or just people from across the country that have reached out to me to get me to know me better. So, what I really want to do today is dive into social media and tell you how you grow your business through networking on Facebook. I'm going to focus on Facebook because that's what I use the most, and that's what most people use. It's sort of the easiest because we're all already on Facebook. So the first thing that people, like I said earlier in my little video, is that people are always wondering, like, am I going to have to be posting all the time on Facebook about Beachbody and bug my family and friends and make them sign up with me and yeah. Absolutely not. I would strongly suggest that you do not do that because it will actually hurt your business. It's a mistake I made in the very beginning, and a lot of people make in the very beginning, but thankfully I've been through that, so I can help you not make sure that does not happen and that you keep your integrity as a person, as a friend, as a daughter, whatever, on Facebook. So the first thing that you will be doing is adding to your network, right? So you already have a big group of friends and family that you're friends with on Facebook. So you're going to work with them, obviously, but you want to always be adding because it takes a while to meet somebody, get to know them, build a relationship with them, and then, if they do decide to be in one of your groups, that would be the last step. But it takes a while to sort of get there. So the fun part is getting to know these people and genuinely caring about them in their lives and their kids and their boyfriends or fiancés or whatever you're connecting with. So one way to do that is adding friends of friends. So people, maybe you're not friends with everybody that you went to high school with or that you went to church camp with or soccer camp with or whatever. But another way is there's groups on Facebook. So you can go look for groups of interests that you have. So I'm in groups of moms in the area, moms across the country, moms who go to church. I'm a part of some vegan groups because I've been dabbling in eating vegan. Moms of toddlers. I mean, there's groups everywhere. I mean, I'm a mom, so a lot of the groups I'm in are about being a mom because that's something I feel I need help with and I like to connect with people about. But whatever it is for you, there's surely a group. There's makeup groups, there's everything on Facebook. So in those groups, you want to be building relationships with people. And it's not like you go hunting for people in groups to see if they could be right. It's that, like I said in my other videos as well, you genuinely care about people and making relationships with people. So you're meeting people, and if you see a post that somebody makes, you comment back and start to talk with them. Or, sometimes if somebody will make a post and you feel like you want to send them a private message, you send them a private message and you start talking that way and building relationships. So it's not about, in the back of my mind, thinking of everybody as a potential sale. Absolutely not. It's just building relationships, and eventually that might come and maybe it won't come. You don't know. But you can never lead by thinking that you're going to make a sale off somebody. That is not the way that this business is run. And so don't ever think that you're going to be having to change your mindset in that way or be bugging people or cramming things down people's throat, because it won't ever be that way. We do suggest that you add 3 to 5 people a day. That's something that most of us do, whether it be sending a message or adding them as a friend or like pages, which we could talk about later as well, that can be made to help you. And 3 to 5 people a day sometimes sounds like a lot of people. If you're not adding that many people, it might be a lot of people. And at first it really scared me. It's something I didn't really do. But it was really hurting me. I have a large group of friends already on my Facebook, but, only so many people see your stuff and yada yada. So I finally started adding people, and it was sort of like when you take a big gigantic stone and you start rolling it. It's really hard to get the stone moving at first, but then once it's rolling, it's just rolling and rolling. It's momentum. It builds momentum. So it does get easier. It's definitely something where you have to get out of your comfort zone if that's not something you already do, connecting with people. But if you're passionate about it and you like doing it and you care about other people, it will come. Another way is free groups. So another thing that our team does that not a lot of teams do is that we do run monthly free groups together. I have free groups in place that I already run, so you don't have to worry about creating stuff for a free group unless you have some great ideas. So we do have coaches who have great ideas and stuff that they want to do, so we'll run some unique free groups. So of course there's clean eating groups and fitness groups, but there's also gratitude groups or mommy groups, and there's also marriage groups, and there's also budget groups. There's so many things, free groups, that you would be like, well, how is that going to help my business? Well, because you're helping people in some way, shape, or form and building a relationship with them and showing them that you care about them. And that's what it all comes down to. And really, if you think about it and you think about your Facebook feed, majority of people's Facebook news feeds are dumping grounds for garbage and hate and creepy videos about scary things happening that I hate seeing, about kids going missing, and just things that are not positive. And as Beachbody coaches, we are the positive people in other people's lives. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed since becoming a coach is that I am really thoughtful about what I'm putting on Facebook. And if I have something negative to say, there's always a spin at the end to make it an upswing, to make it positive again, because there's already so much negativity on Facebook. And so if we can just be those people in everyone's lives to be the positive person that they're seeing on their newsfeed, you will be amazed by how many people are going to come to you and tell you that you are changing their life and you haven't even spoken to them. It's just by what you're posting and putting positive quotes and giving tips on Facebook. It is really going to make you stand out as a person in general to people, who's somebody who's positive and somebody they can turn to for advice if they need something. And really, and at the end of all of that, if you think about the fact that you're posting positive stuff every day, and even though you have bad days, you're thinking about how you can make it positive, you're just making yourself happier. So coming from somebody who was not very happy, very depressed, suffered from a lot of anxiety, stress, depression, that really brought my entire life down, I can tell you firsthand how it can change your own personal life just by doing this for other people. And it helped me with my fitness, but it also helped me with myself. And a couple weeks ago was the first time in a really long time that I had like a down. Something happened and I had a really low down, and I was really depressed. And I had a group of friends that were texting me and calling me from my team, making sure I was okay every single day, and that's not something I had before. And I could use my Facebook to sort of help me get through that with the people who care about me and want to make sure that I'm there every day for them. So, it really ended up helping me as well. And so this business model that we use is very different from other companies out there. Like we truly believe that you need to be building relationships first, and then the sales are going to come. It cannot be backwards. You cannot be thinking about sales before you're building relationships with people. It's not going to work. You have to build relationships, and to be completely honest, that's why I love this company, is because I don't have to sell anything. I don't own investments in anything. I don't have products sitting in my house that I have to get rid of. So really, I can spend time building relationships with people because I really have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. And so, we're really out to be positive influences, not salesy, not salespeople, and that's what's going to drive you the furthest in your business. So there are additional tools such as like pages that you can use, and that gets a little more involved. So it's called boosting posts or creating ads and stuff like that if you really want to reach more people and see, because there's tons of people in the world, and surely not all of them know somebody who can help them, or they don't connect with the people who are in their group of friends or whatever. So you can reach so many more people that way too, which is something that we kind of go over in training and can help you with. It's not something you have to do right away, so don't be overwhelmed by any of this. It's all baby steps along the way, and a lot of people go from, some of the most successful people in this business, to be quite honest, have said that when they started, they had like 500 friends on Facebook, and they grew their market all the way up to the thousands and really made their business boom because they were always leading with making relationships. So if you listen to that and you recreate that for yourself, you're just going to see success. So that's just a little bit about how we grow our business on Facebook and sort of how we use social media and make sure that we're not using it unprofessionally and being annoying and obnoxious. But if you have additional questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I kind of blabbered on for a long time, but my head's a little crazy today. As I told you, I've had a weird day. So if something's not making sense or something's confusing, just go ahead and let me know, and I'm happy to explain anything. I really appreciate you guys asking questions in the other days because that helps. It helps me figure out what kind of stuff you guys want to know, and it helps me get your questions answered so that you're not leaving here wondering, you know, oh, well, shoot, I wish I would have asked this. So please, please, please give me your questions, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Okay, thanks. Bye.